Hello everybody, welcome to my first figure review. This is Commander Rick 56 coming at you with Transformers Prime First Edition Optimus Prime Voyager class. Now I have him starting off in vehicle mode, probably start off all my reviews like this with in vehicle mode. Let me start talking about him. He's very accurate in my opinion, with aside of the different panel lines and such that just won't peg together properly for various different reasons. Other than that, pretty good. Got good silver detailing. Wish they could have had the silver on the bumper, but right now it's just the prototype gray. This is the American version. I like it. I don't mind that there's people that hate it. And underneath is pretty well done. Yeah, popped off, put that off to the side. Cannon is actually the only good accessory that comes with him. It's the one that works the best. But anyway. Okay, now into the transformation from vehicle mode to robot mode. First, we're going to start off with pulling back the wind vane on top here. Pull it to the back. You got the tow hitch right here. Just pull that off. Pull the legs apart. Flip that down right here. I find it funny that there's a fake tow hitch right here in the inside of the leg to make it symmetrical with the actual one. I'm all about symmetry, so I find it interesting. So, just pull down the shins all the way down here, unfold the feetums. The wind vane becomes the heel spur, and got the toe that was hidden before. There, you got them all stood up. You just go here, split the grill and the wheel wells right here. And then you just pull the front hood forward and just bring that whole assembly up right there. From a side view, it was this, now this. You pull the legs down now. This stuff will kind of get in the way, but the way this goes, everything gets in the way. And then you'll want to bring the head up here. Try to bring these up here on the sides. Bend them inward. And then rotate these to the back and then rest those right there. Rotate to the back, rest to there. And then you can twist the waist. Now you got them facing the right way. Let me rotate the camera up. And just split the hood, split the arms, and this is kind of tricky because you have to, earthquake, you have to get these little tabs right here into these little holes right here in order for it to work right. You got this kind of a accordion joint here that joins the fake windshields. There's also grooves that fit the rotation for this assembly here. And once you got that all fitted, just this little peg right here into this little hole right here. See where silver is? On either side, just do that. Then fold these out so you can get those out. Just rotate it. Bring the arms down. Fold those however you want. I generally don't like to have them folded out so high. Make it look like he's got really big
shoulders?
Yeah, really big shoulders. Really big sleeves. Ah, there we go. Trying to think of the word sleeve. Okay. Just I did while I was talking, just flip the hands down on either side, and you just rotate this around till it pegs in. Why is this one? Ah, there we go. Just flip it around, and this little slot here will go into a little groove right here. And that's just get them all associated how you want them. Generally keep those like that. And then you have Optimus Prime in robot mode. Now, let's get to talking about the robot mode. I really like how this looks. I mean, it captures his CGI model from the show perfectly, I think. I mean, yeah, they do cheat the fake windows, but when you have the light coming from behind, you can kind of see how it shows through based on how it's assembled. It looks really cool. You can kind of see it right there, actually. Right there. Yeah. Only one Autobot symbol on this side. You could choose to put your own on this side with rubber labels, or put a number symbol if you're so inclined, based on things that would be spoilers I'm not going to talk about. One thing I do want to mention, the head. At first, it only wanted to move side to side, but as well, I'm really not going to be able to show you, but that ball joint was originally positioned on this guy in the wrong spot. You basically had to push the head back to get the ball joint into the farther back part of the head, so that he had the clearance enough to be able to move his head up and down and just give more free motion. I can kind of rotate side to side a bit. Although when you do that, be careful, because you could stress out the neck part of the ball joint and it could just pop right off, and that wouldn't be good at all. Got elbow articulation, bicep just above the elbow, normal shoulder rotation, got out and up and down. As long as you move this, got wrist rotation, knee rotation, thigh swivel, got a decent range in the hip, as long as you move the arms out of the way and not de-transform him. Yeah, that they don't peg in all that well. That's one thing. And then also the legs will, now actually on mine they're, oh, okay, on this one here, see, it doesn't, okay, now that I talk about it, it stays fine. But sometimes they'll not want to stay in correctly, and when you move them, like that one just did, it'll want to pop out. So that's one disadvantage of this to the RID, the Robots in Disguise line that's actually in stores right now. They have a different mold of the Optimus. It's a little different, clear blue forearms. There's things that figure does right, and this figure is just better, in my opinion. But yeah. Now, the accessories. Got the hand ion cannon, which works best for the effect of it having the illusion of coming right out of his hand. Whereas the sword, which is this really rubbery plastic, and not to mention, like other people have said, the blade's on the wrong side. Yes, in the CGI it is colored on the top, but the way it's designed in the show, it doesn't give the feel that it's upside down like it does on the toy. I really don't understand. They could have done it the other way. One weird thing is, you can actually take the sword off, and they have a little peg right here. It's really hard to, there you go, right there. And that can actually peg, sort of, into there, and you give them a gun with a bayonet. I don't know how effective that looks. If you like it, that's awesome. If you don't like it, more power to you, because it really doesn't work out that well. kind of floppy. But I generally don't have this on him. I keep it off to the side. Maybe one of them third-party companies will come out with a better sword. I don't know. I don't know if the demand is there. I don't think people care, honestly. So we'll just leave that to the side. Oh no, with a little fidgeting and everything, and the way things fit together, you move them, some things might get disconjointed, but hey, he's Optimus. He's awesome. Yeah. One thing I love on this one compared to the RID version is the backpack is very streamlined. It looks like it does on the show. On the other one, it's got like a big cape hanging off the back. This one just works out really well. Got nice light piping. And here's the light piping. It comes off really well. You can see the pupils actually really well right there. Gives a nice effect instead of just the whole eye coming off, because they actually do have pupils. So like, I can see you. Now before I actually transform it, let me do some size comparisons. Let's see him with his older self, since the video games and the new shows are linked. We got Optimus and Optimus. Now this is a deluxe class and this is a Voyager, so definitely taller. I don't know how the deluxe Prime compares to the War for Cybertron version, but they look pretty well together. A lot of the same design aspects on practice and everything. So yeah, there's that one. Then let's put him with Wheeljack, another Prime figure, part of the RID stuff that's out right now. Definitely taller. Let's go with something you guys probably all have, which is the Roadbuster, the Human Alliance version, and he's definitely taller when he's not falling down. About an inch taller, roughly. Grimlock animated Voyager class. Prime here is taller than him, which works, since this is pretty much my classics Grimlock, since I have not been able to get a hold of a masterpiece, which is fine. He works out very well, especially since I fixed up his sword. Now let's compare him with the leader class, Sentinel Prime. Definitely taller. Going off screen there. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Wouldn't that be funny if that was the scale in the movie? But anyway. Let's get Optimus here with the whole team. We got Bumblebee. We got RC, which people have complained as being too tall, but I honestly don't mind being that tall. But yeah, and then let's go ahead and add Wheeljack in there. Looking for Bulkhead, because he is hard to find. Just need to get Ratchet. Got pretty much the entire cast, because I actually have first edition Cliffjumper on the way, which is really awesome. It's unfortunate that the line was cancelled by Hasbro because of different things. Mostly not all Hasbro, just partially the retailers There's tons of sites you can go to get the whole story and all that and everything, because it's pretty complicated. I mean, my Toys R Us only ever got one box in at a time. And there's Starscream, looking all badass. I actually have one with the crest is straight. Okay, now let's get into the transformation back to vehicle mode. Go ahead and take whatever accessories you have on him, set them off to the side. Go ahead and just pull off his shoulders, rotate them up. To make it easier to fold everything back together. And just compress everything down in the middle. Just flatten it out. You see that? It's all flattened. Basically just unravel this, get it rotated where these little fin parts are in the middle, and the hood is facing outward. You just fold these back, plug this in together, make sure the little arm skirts are folded in, get the hood rotated around like that. Come to the back here, pull this down, get this out, bring it down. Pull these back, lower the head, so then you can rotate the hips. That way you can bring this down, and then, like on the the robot mode, you got these little grooves. Got these right on here. Just fold it and kind of peg them in. Don't actually click in, they just kind of set in there. And then probably be easier to get the grill folded in and everything. Just rotate it and make sure it all fits. Bring the legs up. Bring these panels down. Now I like that the smokestacks are actually pretty lengthy on him instead of being short like on previous primes for eye poking protection, but they're pretty soft plastic, kind of like the sword. I haven't had much problems with them until this review. These actually popped out in one recording of this. Yeah, got all that folded up. Fold up the freedoms. Bring this up. Go ahead and flip out the tow hitch and bring these together. Fiddle with the ankle joint to get these all together and straight. Bring it down like that and peg everything together. And because of that head mod, it actually gets everything to be a lot closer to the actual windshield than on previous things. But this middle seam I just have issues with all over the place. At first it wasn't that bad, and it just got worse. I guess that all just happened from wear of playing. And then you have him in vehicle mode. You can choose to put the accessories on his back if you want, or toss the sword, or heck, keep it. Why not? It'd be fun. You never know when you might want it. It's got nice rolling capabilities. More Starscream there. Got your Decepticon. Like I said, this is a pretty good Optimus Prime. They have released another version of him, which I kind of like and I don't like. You really just have to get the figure to see if you like it. Unfortunately, Toys R Us did raise their prices, but Target actually still has them at only $20. The RID ones. These guys, no. You can only find these online, and they're pretty expensive. I don't recommend trying to hunt these down for the price that they're at now, because Hasbro said that they're in some way or form that they'll try to release them, but whatever that means. Hopefully that's good, and we all benefit from it, and the scalpers don't get our money. Alright. Well, this is the review of Transformers Prime, First Edition Optimus Prime.